This pandemic has done such a number on the economy. Everything's going haywire, and because of this black swan event, we are gonna see something which the Western world hasn't seen in over 100 years. And I'm not talking about the 1918 pandemic. Before we talk more about that, please, if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out and gives me more motivation to make more such videos. You might have heard on the news a lot of chatter about hyperinflation, and you might think, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. That could never happen in the United States. But let me tell you, that is very, very possible. The amount of money in circulation has gone up by many multiples in the past year with all the free checks, the free money, stimulus money. People are spending it on things they don't need, which is making the demand go higher. The supply isn't able to catch up, and which usually results in hyperinflation. And hyperinflation always follows a period of deficit financing, which is printing of money, which has been happening. Where do you think all these checks are coming from? The government is printing money because it is the only way to send out, like, pump billions and trillions of dollars in the economy. But again, the printing of money always has a consequence, and history has told us in Zimbabwe, in Germany in the 1920s, after the Roaring 20s, what happened. After the First World War, they started printing a lot of money, which caused the economy to boom, the stock market to boom. And then eventually there was hyperinflation, and people were carrying like currency notes in like carts and stuff to pay for even bread. So in the US economy, we might not see hyperinflation to that extent, but it is happening. Hyperinflation is coming, or even a period of higher inflation is coming. Hyperinflation usually happens when inflation crosses 200-300%, but it is coming for sure. And you can do a lot of things right now to protect yourself and your investments against it. You know what's the best thing to do when hyperinflation is coming? You should always take out loans and just get assets. I'll tell you why. Suppose you take out a $1 million loan on a house, and at a fixed rate of mortgage. That's important. Fixed rate of mortgage. Suppose hyperinflation happens. Your income goes up by way more, but the mortgage remains the same, right? So income in hyperinflation might go up from, say, $100 a month to $1,000 a month. And the interest rates also go high, but you have a fixed rate of mortgage, so you can just pay it off just like that. So in hyperinflation, like in a hypothetical scenario, you could pay off $1 million just off your daily wage. Like, that's how bad hyperinflation can become. So right now is a good time if you want to take out a loan, like build assets. Even if a car loan, that's okay, because it is coming, and when inflation happens, it becomes easier to pay off fixed rate mortgages. And again, please do not get variable rate mortgages, because in variable rates, when hyperinflation happens, the government tries to bring the inflation down by raising the interest rates, and when interest rates rise, your payments rise. So get a fixed rate mortgage. You have to pay more for that, but get that and you will see the benefits. And also invest more, obviously, in commodities like gold, silver. That always holds up against hyperinflation. Get out of these meme stocks, because they run on cheap money, free money, and anything which is booming because of the free money. Get out of that. The best plays in that time frame are always commodities, healthcare, and even businesses like Google, Facebook, which don't really which will do well regardless, because for Google they add for Google the fee or the cost for putting up an ad on Google will also go up, so people will have to pay whatever happens. So Google, Facebook will continue to do well, but companies which sell products like cars, even Apple, they would become unaffordable for most people. So get out of those things and get into businesses which have a constant, consistent flow of income. For myself, I am shorting the market through a lot of ETFs. I am shorting the US Treasury bonds, and I'm shorting the S&P 500. I have a ETF which has 2x inverse exposure. I'm shorting the Russell index. I'm shorting the mid caps, small caps. I'm shorting everything. So, and I have crypto, which I will get out of because it will obviously impact crypto, but the final outcome of the impact on crypto is still unclear, because if the value of money goes down, the crypto was formed as a decentralized form of exchange, so theoretically it should go up, but crypto is also getting pumped up because of the free money, so it will have an impact on crypto, but it will weather that impact better than the actual physical money, which is US dollar. US dollar will crash. If the hyperinflation comes, US dollar will go down. And so again, as always, in periods of inflation, you have massive opportunity to build assets, and this is that time to build assets. So if you're looking to get a car or anything else, you should get it right now, even though, but for house prices, yes, because when economic downturn comes, the house prices will also go down, so you have to take care of that. So don't go blindly into a housing market. Maybe get land is a better bet than houses right now. And yeah, and again, enjoy your life, get whatever you want. Don't save for the future, because your savings will go away. In inflation, the savings become zero, zip. So do not worry about the future. If you want to spend right now and build assets, because your savings, whatever you save, say you save $1,000 or $100,000, thus $100,000 you have in the bank account will have zero value in the future. So do not focus on saving, because that's useless right now. Focus on building assets, because those assets will make you money and make you wealthy, and you can weather this inflation storm, because inflation is coming. It's basic economics. If you print a lot of money, that inflation always follows. Now we have to see what extent of inflation will follow. If it's hyperinflation, it's going to be something you have never seen here. So you have to prepare yourself for it, and there are many ways to prepare yourself for it. All right, so that is everything from my end for this week's or whatever's coming for in the future. Please let me know what you thought about my video. Do you agree or you disagree, or do you think we would not have an inflation at all? It will actually be a period of deflation and economic boom. Let me know, and I'd love your comments to know if you think I'm wrong, and let's have a lively discussion. That was everything from my end, and again, please like, share, and subscribe. I know my content has been slowing down because I started a job and I'm juggling a lot of things, but I will try to put in more content on crypto, the economy, and those various issues around the world, and also geopolitics. So much has been happening. Lots of content coming up. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.